Cowboys, RJ, some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is...
Cruz, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And, man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Rob. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland also making a change. Stevens is checked in. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
MP's shot is good. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
6 to shoot. Stevens, the pass to Mitchell. Good defense by MP.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
They get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers head coach and I got a chance to talk. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Stephens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Allen passes to Stevens. Inside. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. The feed to Williams. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And another miss by Cleveland.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points last game. To the middle, and stolen by Mobley. Now the pass to Garland. Dishes it to Mobley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside. Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Caruso with the ball. MP up top. Levert defending. 5 on the clock. Drummond dishes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Cavaliers leading by 7. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Levert the pass to Mobley. The shot misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Caruso. Back to MP. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Kevin Love. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 7. Stephens good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Stevens. Passes to Mobley. Basket good. Mobley's got 9 points.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Here's White. It's deflected. Here's Stephens. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
For Cleveland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The right GA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
MP left side. And that one drops. 8 points for him. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 7-point differential. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Here's Stephens, defended by Caruso. Mobley misses. And Chicago shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Down low. MP, no good. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Drummond passes to Cruz. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Love.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Bulls shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Rubio. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. And here is Caruso. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside.
29. Fans, make some noise for yours.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
MP is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Green, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Cruz, and MP throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Shoots from the line. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Five to shoot. Here's Cruz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for MP. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want. Unless what they wanted was Chevron. And it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
To the paint, here's Cruz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Garland kicks to Osman. And there's the pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Stolen by Garland. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards in Washington. Pass to MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 17 now. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
And it's Osman missing.
Normally he drains that.
Lobbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Garland, the pass to Love. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Love trying to break loose. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Now Now, here's Dosumu. Cruz. And MP throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Allen. Floats one, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Javonte Green.
Substitution on the
Ends
court.
up going with the new group. And then for Cleveland, Mobley, he's checked in for Love. Karis LeVert comes in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Lets it go from deep. And it's Osman missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Down low.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Over to the wing. Clock at 4. Really left alone that time. Mobley's got 11 points.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Caruso against Rubio. Caruso, no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Now LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the ball.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The free throw drops for Caruso.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Rubio. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Vucevic on target from 13 feet. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during that. For the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. MV comes in for Green, and it's Dosumu in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. On the court for Cleveland, LeVert out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals. to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Rubio dishes to Mitchell and stolen by MP for the finish. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Dosunmu. To the middle, here's Cruz. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
To the inside, Cruz. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 2. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by Love. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block, given how close this game is. A stop like that was right on point.
Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Mitchell against MP. Drummond hits the jumper. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Love kicks to LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside and stolen by Mobley. Fires at the elbow. Offensive rebound. Love. Good defense by MP. The Bulls leading by 4. The feed to Vucevic and stolen by Love. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
LeVert the pass to Love. Banked in off the glass. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
LaVine dishes to MP. And there's a minute 45 left in the 3rd quarter. He feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Love kicks to Rubio. LaVine against LeVert. There's the pass to Love. Pulls it from 20. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Cruz, the pass to Drummond. Back to MP. Here's Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket, and he's rewarded with one more.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Chicago leading by 7. Caruso kicks to MP. Drummond trying to get himself free. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
24 seconds left in the third. To stop the run. And Rubio with the lay-in. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bean passes to Cruz. Kicks it to Vucevic. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Cruz. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 7. From the United Center in Chicago.
The Cavaliers, 84.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Love finds Rubio. Kicks it out to Garland. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls leading by 7. MP right side. Bucket is good. That's now 32 points for MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Osman. Wallace with it. Rubio outside. To the inside. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
MP against Love. It's tipped. Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Drummond working against Love. To the paint, here's Cruz, and the dunk by MP.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk, than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Osman the pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with it. Now guarded by Ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 14. Right side Green. MP outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Garland, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Cruz the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting off.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Kevin Love. Pass to Osman. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Allen inside. Working on Drummond. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 30.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
It's stolen by Allen. Drummond working against Mitchell. Here's Allen. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's MP for 3. Can't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Here's Mobley. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. Mobley wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 11. MP left side. Got a piece of it. Here's Osman. He's covered by Ball. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Ball kicks to MP. Down low, Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Feeds it to MP. Drummond working against Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. With some arc, that is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket for Mitchell.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one, good. MP's got 41.
and he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 11. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And Garland, a finalist for most improved player of the year in 2020.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued.